Hey, what's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Model Car Builds. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a good day. So, quick little video here. Earlier today, one of the channels I follow, Matthew, I think it's Model Car Videos, saw a recent video. I don't know if it was posted today or yesterday, but slumps. You know, what do you do when you're in a slump, or how do you get out of it? So, I was starting to type something up, and it was getting a little long. So I thought, I'll just do a quick little video response and also ask my own question to the community. So my question to the community is, if you have a channel, which I know a lot of my friends I've met do, what got you to create the channel? What was your reasoning? Why'd you take that next step? I know for me, I had considered it for a while and kind of kicked around the idea, but as many videos, if you watch on creating a channel, it talks about procrastination. You just have to take that step and start. And that's where I was stuck. I had a ton of ideas, but it was stumbling on getting it out there. You want to make sure you do this right, you do this right. And realistically, unless you're a content creator, have a history with it, no matter what you do, you're gonna progress. I look at my first videos, I'm like, man, I've learned a lot in like 2 months. So anyways, what got you to start your channel? What was the jump? For me, it was two group builds, Jason over at Blue Ox and Dylan over at NYS, jumping in their street machine builds and pro street build. It was like, hey, post your entry video. I was like, well, shoot, I don't have a channel, so I guess I'm gonna have to create one if I want to join these builds, right? So that was another avenue, and it was just to kind of try to start that fire, that passion for me on the modeling again. I've always had it, but it comes and goes, and it's hard to stay consistent, so I thought that would be a good way. Jump into some group builds, keeps you accountable, right? So anyways, that's really what gave me that push to start my channel. So what was the push that got you to start yours? Now back to Matthew's question, myself, just turned 45. I've been building since I was about 11 or 12 and started going to shows. I think about 13 was NNLs and contest. So for myself, at a younger age, man, I would look in the magazines and see stuff guys were doing, and that's what I wanted to strive for. And I learned really quick you can get burnt out fast on builds. I think right over here I've got one that was started years back when I was about 13, and it stalled due to just trying to get the next steps to get it going, and body work kept cracking on it. So, that kind of pushed me in a slump on that build. My way out of the slump was a curbside, a slammer as we called them, something that was like paint, maybe interior. A lot of times we blacked out the windows, cut out Lexan, put on the sides, blacked those out, and it was just the body and wheels and dumped. Lowriders was a big thing, still is, but when I was a teenager out here, lowriders were huge. So a lot of times it was taking a AMT 63 or 64 Impalas were what were available at that time. So I can't tell you how many of those we went through and just built got Pegasus wire wheels, dumped them on there, dumped the car, made a neat lowrider. And that was kind of a slump buster, as we called it. Something had literally no detail. Me, I love to paint. So it was like a candy paint job, pearl paint job, do the chrome trim, throw some Pegasus wires, and those were slump busters. So for me, that was about it. There's a few builds. I've never built anything. I've added some nice detail, but compared to friends of mine and stuff you see out there, it's nowhere near the level of what they do. But for me, there comes a point where it's like you can get burnt out, on the detail aspects of things. So that's where keeping a box stock build, something simple to build. Even when I built my Gold Nova, my idea was something that I could really build more out of the box, add details, but not have to start modifying a lot of stuff, making things fit. And that was a good way to kind of build back up into something. This here, I have two of the old, well, they were, I think, monogram when I started them, but 59 Impalas, a convertible and a hardtop, candy paint jobs. They're foiled, they're nice. They've been sitting that way since I was, I think, 18 or 19, because I wanted to detail them. I wanted to make them really nice, so they've sat. Now I just want to build and make nice cars I can set down like the N and L. So anyways, I guess that at the end of the day, my slump busters, as I call them, would be a curbside, a slammer, a box, not a box stock, but more or less a box stock kit that you can add details to, build it the way it is, add something to it. And that kind of breaks up, the customs that we do, where we're chopping tops, maybe sectioning, maybe channeling, swapping a frame, part of a frame, something. So I guess this would be, this would be similar if this comes out, fitting a NASCAR chassis under the olds and fitting the interior and everything to it to kind of make a pro touring, illegal street car out of it. Something like that. I've got a lot of ideas, but some of them I'm kind of dreading. So that to me is kind of the difference of building something like I did my Nova to something like this Olds, as a slump buster. So again, that's my answer, my thought. And again, guys, do me a favor and let me know what made you want to start your channel. What gave you the push? You can either respond here or do a video response. Just tag me in it, so hopefully I catch it, because I am interested. There's some awesome channels out there, and I'm just curious to see how you guys all got started. So that's my question to the community. Catch y'all later.